Here's the thing, though. When it's on my dime, I'm flying Southwest. But recently, I've been telling my clients, just book me on Southwest. Do you know why? On-time rate, arrival time rate. They're the best. So we go out to see Grandma and Grandpa. Karen and I were talking before, and my wife's parents live in Rochester. So we'll go out there, and we went out last fall. And so we fly Southwest. It's also cheaper, right? We're flying with a family of 4. We get on the plane, and I sit with my son Connor, and my wife's sitting with Noel. And he drops his Hot Wheel car when we're taking off, right? The plane's like this, right? And you could just hear it. It went bonk. You know, now I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree, so after I took off my seatbelt, I'm down on the floor looking for it. It's like, hello, Pat. That Hot Wheels car went so far back to the back of the plane, right? And it was gone. So we had the fight. We get off. Here we go. We get out of the gate, just outside the gate, off the plane, and this stewardess comes running out, and she has the Hot Wheels car. I thought, that is so cool. I always have these kinds of experiences with Southwest Airlines, right? Now, here's another thing. We went into the restroom. She went back onto the plane, and there was a book, a children's book, in the back seat. And she goes, oh, it's probably the same knucklehead dad. He left the book, too. So she ran out, but we're not there. She runs all the way to security, like 200 yards. I'm like, what makes a person do that, right? Then she comes all the way back. We're coming out of the restroom. She goes, is this yours? And I'm like, yeah, thank you so much. And she runs off, not expecting anything in return for this. Okay? So we have our 3-day vacation with Grandma and Grandpa. We're flying back. I can't even go into all the stories and the wonderful things that happened to us. You know, like helping out with the kids, getting them on early, even though they were older than 4 years old. And it was just amazing. And I get on, it's my daughter's birthday, and I said, hey, could you guys just maybe announce her birthday? Her birthday's today. It was October 23rd. She was 8 years old, right? So I didn't tell my wife. So I'm sitting with my daughter this time. And so when we're landing, they said, hey, we have an announcement. There's a little girl on board, and it's her birthday today. My daughter does this, right? And she's 8 years old. And her name is Kayla McWard. And I think we all need to sing happy birthday to Kayla. And the whole plane is singing happy birthday. How you feeling right now? Everybody on that plane felt that way. They create those kind of environments. We get off the plane, we go out to long-term parking over here at Midway, and we get onto the bus to take you out to your parked cars, and there she was, the Hot Wheels returner from 3 days earlier. I remembered her face. I said, I want to get your name. I want to write a letter. You are amazing, right? Because I don't do that enough. But you know how we get busy. You get back into your life. You know, I have kids. I got elderly parents. I did write the letter. And I sent pictures of the kids, too. And I didn't think anything of it, right? Southwest, how many thousands of customers, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people fly daily? They write back. We get a box like this in the mail, full of toys, right? With a letter from, well, it went all the way to Colleen Barrett, president of Southwest Airlines. Your letter has touched our hearts. The golden rule at Southwest Airlines, it's a beacon. I love this. This was Meredith Blair. She's customer relations. Your letter was especially heartwarming. We were overjoyed that your trip was marked by outstanding customer service. It is clear that our flight attendants seized every opportunity to go the extra mile to ensure that you and your family enjoyed a smooth and pleasant trip. Lost items were reunited with their young owners. Birthdays were made special in warm, hearty celebration. We are so happy to be part of these special memories filled with hope and love. When they were singing the birthday, an elderly woman behind me, she goes, good job, Dad. Right? I mean, it's priceless. And then Noelle was like, she's going to remember that the rest of her life. Now, it's interesting. Do you know what their stock symbol is at Southwest? LUV, love. So what they are, they have a mindset of the golden rule. They treat each other that way, and so that they're filled up with it, so they're overflowing, they can give like that to customers. This went all the way, you know, they're just like thanking everybody, copying everybody, pilots, the flight attendants, it goes all the way to Colleen Barrett. I looked her up. Colleen Barrett is the Southwest president of Southwest Airlines, high school graduate. See? High school graduate.